Always tracking, always alerting. Storm Team 8.
A warm front passed through West Michigan this morning that carried with it some freezing drizzle and sleet and also about an inch or two of snow for many communities in West Michigan. Zeeland receiving 3 inches of accumulation, close to 2.5 inches in Custer, just above 2 inches in Castle Park, 1.8 inches in Beechwood, as well as Ludington, 1.5 inches for Grand Valley and Brunswick, and also receiving about 1 inch to 1.5 inches of snow in Granville, Coopersville, Walker, and also here in Grand Rapids. Let's get a look at the footprint of that snow. You can see that the heaviest wedge there lines up from points west of US 131 near Grand Rapids, leading toward the lakeshore, including portions of Allegan County into Ottawa and Muskegon counties. So again, about 1 to 2 inches of fresh accumulation out there. Here's a look at Storm Track Live right now. It shows that much of the snow has ventured into the eastern half of lower Michigan. We are continuing to track just a little band of some snow showers trying to form there into Newaygo County, but by and large, it looks like the activity through this afternoon is going to be pretty sparse on the radar. Here's the view outside in South Haven right now, where you can see that we have that deck of cloud cover with us, the snow and the sand mixing together as we check things out in Grand Rapids right now. Also an overcast sky. Our current temperature, though, is feeling rather balmy compared to where we have been, 31 degrees. The wind from the west is nudged in at 9 miles per hour and just a slight reduction in visibility. Temperatures here across the Midwest are being reported between 30 and 40 degrees, so we are continuing to warm things up, especially as you move into Wisconsin. A huge difference versus yesterday. It's about 15 to 25 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago. Here's a look at our current temperatures close to home. We have a temperature of 31 degrees in Allegan, 28 in Hastings, 31 the update in Fremont, 30 degrees in Greenville, 34 just above freezing in Muskegon and Holland. The wind continues to blow in from the west-northwest at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Temperatures are going to be warming up as we approach the weekend, 34 degrees both Friday and Saturday. And tomorrow we'll also see some periods of sunshine. As we go through Saturday, we are going to quickly chill things off. There is a chance at stacking up some snow to the south, especially toward I-94. And then as we get into Sunday, that's when we'll start to feel the brutal cold, which is likely to continue at least through Monday and Tuesday, just a slight warm up into Wednesday. Let's get a look then at Futurecast. It displays that we will have some breaks in the cloud cover moving through tomorrow, and we should expect to see temperatures respond to that, traveling into the mid-30s tomorrow afternoon. A cold front is quick to arrive as we slide into Saturday. You can see, especially for points to the southeast of Grand Rapids, moving toward Detroit and Flint, that's where we expect to stack up some more snow. Going into Sunday, it looks like we will start to work in some lake effect snow as that chilly air continues to dive in, and we'll continue to hold on to some light chances for lake effect going through much of next week. So here's an overview of what we expect with that Arctic blast. Again, that'll begin to occur on Saturday. It looks to carry forward into next Wednesday. We'll have some single-digit high temperatures, below zero lows. Accumulating snow is likely to occur. It's going to be a dry brand of snow, and that is conducive to blow around, and we'll have the wind chill values fall into the double digits below zero. So lots to talk about in the extended forecast. So you can see that we will have some bitterly cold conditions next week. High temperatures at 7 degrees both Monday and Tuesday before warming up just a little bit with some more chances for snow. George and Sue?